Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. Leading the way for these Aviators, their head coach. These guys are unable to get the win last week in their game from Dublin, Ireland. And on the opposite sideline, a look at the head coach of the Elks. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. A warm welcome to all of you tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer with you, as Evan McPherson's going to get us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They're led up by the sixth-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. A couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
Here's Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Herbert. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Canton. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Herbert to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He's brought down before the return gets far. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to keep it this time. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And in Orlando, first down. 1st and 10 at the
1st and 10 from the 43. Play fake, it's Mayfield. He's going to push one deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They get 37 on the play. And that gives him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. Offense to the line for second down.
At the 21-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Orlando first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Swift is across the line for the Orlando touchdown. The Aviators start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Elks and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And he's up over 80 receptions on the season. An impressive number, and it's good enough to sit him among the league's best as well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now for Herbert. He's got Ayuk downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he has this down to the 34. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Canton, first down.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Josh Hines Allen, that time to hold him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Canton. First down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
That was wide out. It's a screen. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponents. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First down and
So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Mayfield will look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
A gain of 17
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's good for an Orlando first down. It's a gain
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First down, here's Swift. He's going to bring this down to their 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 more yards. That's
All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. It's a solid pickup of 9 yards, and that brings us to the end of our first quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-3 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. That one connects. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Orlando first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Need hardly anything here, 2nd and inches.
A pickup of 2.
Go to him again. And he's stopped for a loss again, this time at the 3. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning in some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
Swift. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
They'll run it with Swift. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Turnover on down.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
The Elks and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. Offense to the line. Here we go. Herbert from the gun. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. It's a safety. Wow, talk about a perfect blitz at a perfect time, huh, partner?
Well said. Life's about timing. So is blitzing your linebackers, and that linebacker timed it up beautifully. Gets home, gets the sack, gets the safety, and now gives his offense an opportunity to go down and score.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And an Orlando first down.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for an Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going to run again with Swift. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And an Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Running with Swift out of the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Mayfield set to pass. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
6 yards.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bam, sack, lunch.
And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Here comes their offense out again. And they come back out to the field with something to prove, Brock. You've told me before that it is embarrassing to give up a safety.
It's a little hard, Kate, to run off the field and look at your defensive mates as you've given up 2 points on offense. So, yeah, the last thing they want to do is do that again and instead turn this momentum around.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
Line up the design keeper. Give him 8 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Canton first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. Completed over the middle. Short pickup to their own 31. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense getting set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's good for an Orlando first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Orlando.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
17 more yards. That's
first down. Here's Baker. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Complete to
Baker throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down here, need 8 on the play. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's making a bid for it. Fighting forward for about 7, nearly got that first. We're going to see if they try for it on 4th down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first.
It's now 4th down.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And a Canton.
Herbert on 1st down. This is Loveland working the right side. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the 47.
2nd down, looking for options. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 25. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
24 yards. That's good for a Canton first down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. From 37 yards in the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Lots to talk about from the weekend that was. This a fitting capper to a compelling week, so let's get after it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And it's the 2,000-yard rusher from a year ago, Saquon Barkley. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Riverhogs get another win. It's now 9 straight as they get the job done in this one. From there, we check out another big late-season game. Playoff implications here. And this is Lamar Jackson. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Bulls get the W by 2 touchdowns. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is Jackson Dart. He's going to find his tight end, Travis Kelce, touchdown. The Dragons win by 8, 24-16 your final. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The ball is teed up, and we're off in quarter number 3. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Second half starts with a run by Swift. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So 20 yards on that play. And that gives him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. You have to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
Now Mayfield. He set up the screen here to Swift. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Strong running inside the 30. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
13 yards on the play. That's good for an Orlando first down.
Running behind center with Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
The 26-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Complete to Pearsall. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Third and just 2 to go.
And it's third down.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another.
Swift gets it, going left. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Orlando first down.
Here's a design run. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Aviators grow the lead coming out of halftime. Baker Mayfield, the touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Elks 6.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Their offense running back out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And a Canton first down. First and 10.
A fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, and they go right back to it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means first down.
Canton, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
To Kenneth Gainwell.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Another drive coming up for this offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First call here coming from the shotgun. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Cut out left. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This finds Austin complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Austin. That's a gain of 8. Makes it third.
Herbert now to throw on third. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Canton.
First and 10. Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Holston Loveland. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Now we're on here with Gainwell. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The tight end going in motion right. Here's Herbert, first and 10. He's got it at the 5. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
8 more yards. That's another Canton. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Herbert. Looking for it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
A first and goal pass? Yeah, it can be an active surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now makes second and goal much, much more difficult.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Putting the tight end in motion. Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. The Elks now within 1 score in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Elks cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Elks 13.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Aviators and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. That an inside handoff to Swift. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And in Orlando, first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 46.
Here's Swift on second down. And they're going to bring him down, but not in until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that is good for a first down.
Good for an Orlando first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Baker now. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Baker. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
21 yards. That's another Orlando.
Again, right side for Swift. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
It's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Setting up the running back screen. Makes the tackle. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Elks and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Canton.
It's Herbert once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Herbert throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And a Canton first down.
Herbert to throw once more. Austin's there to haul it in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
now Herbert again.
at the 28-yard line.
Completed to his running back. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
This make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
At their own 27
The Aviators and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First down, here's Swift. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Campbell on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up
On the gun, Mayfield.
At the 28-yard line.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
Intended for Ricky Pearsall. Incomplete. Covered by J.C. Horn.
He'll throw it. He'll get this to Henry. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
And an Orlando first down.
Baker now off the play fake. Canton on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. First and 10 from the 43.
First down, Aviators.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw it. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Now we're going to pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
And an Orlando first down.
This is Swift. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
10 more yards.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Line up the design keeper. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 6. That's good.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Aviators emerge as winners as we say so long from Canton.